That was horrible.
If you haven't won the Premier League, you can't really be known as a big club.
I think Arsenal will be lucky to finish top 10.
This has got to get thrown. I want some tickets for the Saturday.
Hello, I'm Ade Oladipo, and this is Out Tekkers, where we pick together two of talkSPORT's most outspoken pundits to go head-to-head, all in the name of club loyalty. As football fans, I think it's fair to say we can be quick to make big calls, but we've teamed up with BGambleAware.org to remind you to tap out of the app, have a moment to think, avoid bet regret. Today's lineup sees die-hard Tottenham fan, former Crystal Palace midfielder Darren Ambrose, pitted against this man, former Villa striker, Mr. Villa they call him, Gabby Agbonlahor. All right, so here is how the game is played. We have 3 rounds of Out Tekkers. Each round lasts 30 seconds. And what they have to do is justify the statement written by the opposing man. So Darren's written a statement about Villa, and this man, Gabby, needs to try and justify it. And Gabby's written some statements about Spurs that Darren needs to justify it. Now, if they can't justify the statements, they can smash the buzzers. But ideally, they can get through all 30 seconds. Sounds easy?
Easy enough?
Yeah. Nerves now?
Depends what's underneath that card.
It does. Nervous times, people. All right, so here we go. Here is the very first round. Gabby, you have the honours of going first. Have a look at the statement. Read it out. Let me know what you think.
Okay, Aston Villa will not finish in the top 10 this season.
Okay, hold that full. Need time to think about it? It's a bit harsh, that is.
It's a cheeky one, isn't it?
It's a bit of a cheeky one.
I can see where he's coming from.
All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see what you got, Mr. Gabby.
So I could understand the statement, you know, top 10 this season is going to be very hard. A lot of teams are strengthened. Aston Villa last season were on fire with Jack Grealish in the team. This season they haven't got him. It might take the new signings of Buendia and Bailey a bit of time to get up to the game. So I can see where you're coming from, Darren. So I'm thinking 11th. And of course, Leeds United 12th below Aston Villa.
He survived. We're about to tap it out.
Yeah.
He survived.
Nice.
But no, but seriously, question. Obviously, look, Jack Grealish going. They've made some good signings. Buendia being probably the biggest one alongside Leon Bailey. What are you thinking this season for Villa?
I'm thinking about that area, 11th, 12th. I think it's going to be very difficult. You're going to have some big teams like Arsenal, Spurs that might end up finishing 7th or 8th. So it's going to be difficult to get into the top 10. Losing Grealish and getting the players we've got is good for now, but still, I think it's going to be hard to be the team he was when we had Jack Grealish, because he won games on his own.
I think it's fair to say it was a bit of a soft landing. You made it easy, I think,
Yeah,
on
I
Gabby.
think it was a bit too easy.
Has
that
Gabby,
one.
though, made it easy on you? Have a go. Have a look.
Let's have a
Read
look.
it out.
Right. Spurs will always be in Arsenal's shadow, no matter what. Gabby.
Gabby, that's naughty. The first one, it's a bit naughty.
You know what? I'm just looking at the way Arsenal played over the last.
Look how soft he was for you in the first one.
No.
You've gone there. Look, have a little time to think here. The buzzer's there as a tap out option. You don't have to go the full 30 seconds, but you can tap out if that statement's a bit too hard for you to justify. Good to go?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
You sure?
Yep.
All right, let's start the clock.
Right. Let's talk about 2003-04. Arsenal won the Premier League.
Yeah.
They had Sol Campbell, Tottenham captain.
Well, your hand's getting mighty close to that buzzer, my friend. What are you?
Listen, I'm trying to...
Oh, are you? Is he? Have a little time. Oh, he's tapped out.
Can't do it.
He's decided to tap out. I like it. It was a difficult one, to be fair.
That was horrible. Yeah. Now, I started soft, Gabby. You've gone in all in
No,
on that.
I apologise.
Since 2015, 2016, Arsenal ain't finished above Tottenham.
Really?
It's not happening anymore. The tide's turned now, in my opinion. Okay, they won the FA Cup a couple of years ago, but Spurs look like the team that are now ahead of Arsenal. So
it's interesting, isn't it, Gab? Because we've got 2 teams here that I think will struggle to make top 4 this season.
Yeah, I think it's impossible.
Really? For both?
For both teams. Spurs have started off well, but I think the top 4 is the top 4. You know, Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea will be the top 4. But Spurs...
Who will finish higher between the 2?
I think Spurs will finish higher than Arsenal.
Spurs.
Well, you're going to say
listen,
Spurs.
I agree with Gab. The top 4 are kind of cemented in stone, depending on what order, we don't know yet. 5th, West Ham, Leicester, maybe they're going to be competing with that. 6th, there's going to be a group of 4, and I think Tottenham are going to be in that. I don't think Arsenal are. I think Arsenal will be lucky to finish top 10 if I'm lucky.
I think as well, I think the way Arsenal started their season.
Lucky to finish top 10.
I agree with him.
Look, Darren tapped out. Gabby went the full 30 seconds. Exciting round 1. Round 2's to come. All right, time for round 2. Guys, remember, take your time with this one. Have a little time to think. The tap out option is there, and if you need it, have a little think, be considered, smash the buzzer. All right, Gabby, you went first last time, Deza. I think it's your time to start round 2 off. Quickly go on, have a look at the statement, have a read.
Let's see this, right. Heung-MIN Son will win the Ballon d'Or in the next 2 years.
Remember, you can get close to that buzzer and tap out whenever you feel like it. Ready?
Good to go.
Seem confident in this one.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's start the clocks.
Right, Heung-MIN Son is one of 2 world-class players for Tottenham Hotspur, along with Harry Kane. And when Harry doesn't play, Heung-MIN Son always steps up. His last 5 years, he scored above 18 goals. Last season, 17 goals, 10 assists. Year before, 11 goals, 10 assists. Listen, this guy is a world-class...
Oh, I thought you was getting close, sorry.
World-class striker. And if you look at the players that have won it, Ronaldo, Messi, Luka Modric won it, so why not? Why can't he win this Ballon d'Or?
I like it too.
You don't think you have to be playing Champions League football for it?
Oh, leave him be. 30 seconds over. Well done. 30 seconds.
He was too good. I wanted to get answer.
Did he convince you that Heung-MIN Son will win the Ballon d'Or?
He did actually, yeah.
There we go. That's all it needs.
That's all it needs,
did
right?
convince
That's all
me.
it needs.
He did convince
I like
me.
it. Tapped out in the first round, survived this round. Yeah, let's talk about Son becoming the Ballon d'Or, so the best player in the world. How likely? Come on.
I think not if Spurs aren't playing in the Champions League. I think if Spurs played in the Champions League and they got to the final at least, and maybe they got in the top 2 of the Premier League and he was top goal scorer, you never know. But not playing in the Champions League, no chance.
Look at the goal he scored against Man City.
A goal though, Darren.
Unbelievable. Like I said, 17 goals last season. If he emulates the season last year, why not?
Gabby, go on, pick up the statement. Tell me
Okay.
what you think. Have a read.
Ollie Watkins will win the Golden Boot this season.
Now feel free to smash that button when you want. Have a little time to think.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's start the clocks. Let's go.
I think, people might look at that statement and say, no chance. But you look at last season, first season in the Premier League, Ollie Watkins, he was scoring goals galore. He wasn't even taking penalties and still got into double figures for Aston Villa. I think to get the Golden Boot, he will probably need penalties. So we'll have to get Al Ghazi on penalties. But he's an outstanding striker. Got his England caps, scored in his debut for England, and he's getting better and better with each game he plays in the Premier League. So for me, it's not a crazy statement. I think he can win the Golden Boot.
Keep on going. 32, 33.
I think he
Now you've
can.
gone past 30 seconds. I love it. To be fair, good first season.
Fantastic. Yeah, was it 14 goals?
Can he get 25 goals, do you think, this season to be in the
I
shout?
agree with Gabby. He has to be on penalties.
Yeah, on penalties.
You got a
and,
chance.
Last season you got a lot of goals from great play by Jack
Yeah.
Grealish, committing defenders and leaving him one-on-one. So he's going to need the same service from Brendia, Bailey, and hopefully a partnership with Ings.
I like what he said, didn't he? What did he say last round? 11th.
11th,
Golden
yeah,
Boot winner,
11th
finish
with the Golden
11th.
Boot winner.
Golden Boot win 11th.
Never know.
All right, time for the third and final round. And guys, we've made you sweat a little bit more for your time here now. We're adding an extra 15 seconds onto the clock, which could be a good thing, right? So it's now 45 seconds. Have a good think, have a little thought. Remember, you can smash the buzzers whenever you want as well. You guys ready? Excited for the third and final round? Yeah?
That's a word.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm not
About
having
time.
fun,
About time we've got the nerves
sweating
out
a
of
little
both
bit.
of you. I like it. All right, so in this round, we've decided the person with the most Premier League appearances gets to pick who goes first, and that person is
harsh.
you,
That's
Mr.
harsh.
Gary Bonhor. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second, please.
Thank
I
you.
like it. Second. Right, so it's you, Deza. With a load of Premier League appearances as well, though. I mean, quite a lot, just not
Yeah,
as many
there's not as many.
as this man. All right, pick it up. Have a read.
Oh, right. Spurs can't be considered a big club till they win the Premier League.
It's lovely. Lovely stuff. Harsh stuff.
Beautiful.
Have a little think. That's it.
It's
Remember,
truth-
45
truthful.
seconds. So
That's
you
a
can,
true statement.
You can tap the buzzer whenever you feel like you want to
Okay,
tap out.
okay, I'm ready.
Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Start the clock. 45 seconds.
Right, yeah, listen, I think it is a true statement. If you're a player, as we both were, Gabby, if you don't win a trophy, you don't win the Premier League, you can't be considered a big club. You look when the ESL was going to take place, Tottenham was kind of the laughing stock, really. Everyone's saying, why are they involved? They've not won a Premier League, they've not won a trophy. 1960-61, I think, their last league trophy.
Have a little think. Have a think here.
Yeah, this is difficult. But listen, if you don't win the Premier, how can you? There's question mark Leicester are becoming a bigger club because they're winning trophies. They won the Premier League. Man City, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal even won the Premier League. So although they're not in the shadow still, they can be considered that because they won the Premier League. So it's close. Tottenham are going to win it very, very soon. But
45 seconds are up. Impressed?
that was hard.
I'm impressed.
That was hard. But Gabby, you wrote this. Villa hasn't won the Premier League. Do you think Villa are a big club?
If we're going back into history, I'd say
No. We're not talking about history.
European Cup winners. That's
We're
it.
talking about Premier League. Premier League.
You know what? That's what a lot of us Villa fans do. You know, we're getting a bit of stick about winning the Premier League, and so we go back to
In 1972.
So we go back to the European Cup winners. But no, I agree. You know, I think if you haven't won the Premier League since the Premier League started, you can't really be known as a big club.
So just to confirm that Tottenham aren't a big club anymore.
Yeah, they can't be considered until they win the Prem. That's what the statement says.
Very impressed with that 45
was
seconds.
harsh.
Very, very impressed. I thought you were hovering around.
I was
for a few
hovering.
seconds,
I was hovering.
But you didn't tap out. Gabby, will you tap out?
I hope not.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Pick up the
see,
statement, have a read.
see.
Let's know what you think.
Wow. Dean Smith. Dean Smith. Dean Smith is a poor man's Marcelo Bielsa.
That is harsh.
I couldn't even read that. That's tough to read.
Yeah,
that's
that
tough
is
to read.
harsh. Again, you've got 45 seconds. Feel free to, to tap out if it gets too tough for you. You've not tapped out yet. Will you tap out on this one? All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Start the clock.
Dean Smith and Marcelo Bielsa are, for me, two great managers. Since Dean Smith has got to Aston Villa, he's done a great job, got them promoted in his first season. Bielsa done a great job at Leeds. So I'd say they're both great managers, and this has got to get thrown.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't
Fantastic.
do it. You couldn't do
I
it.
knew I'd get him.
Quick one on both of those
I want some
managers.
tickets for
Both managers. Let's talk about them. Dean Smith, Marcelo Bielsa. Obviously, look, Leeds. I know you have your little thing with Leeds here. Both good managers, though.
Yeah, both done outstanding jobs at their clubs. Both doing well, but I think for both clubs now, it's about where can they both take their clubs? Can they go that step further, get them into Europe? And that will be the target for both managers, I think.
Yeah, what do you make of
Yeah, it's
Marcelo
consistency, progression. That's what they're both going to be looking at as a club. Marcelo Bielsa's got his style. If people work him out, is he as good as people are saying? Can he go to a plan B and change what he does? We don't know yet.
All right, guys, what did you make of the game today? And be honest, what did you make of the tap-out option as well?
Having the tap-out option helped. Of course, it
Saved
helped
you.
with the big club shout. Yeah, I was hovering, I was thinking about it, taking my time, and I couldn't answer.
That's
that
what's
one.
important, right? That time to have a little think as well.
It was, and I just couldn't answer it. So I had to tap out.
I like you. You seem to do well on the extra 15 seconds as well. What about you?
I think the Bielsa and Smith question, it was nice to have that option. So glad it was there.
Glad it was there indeed. They both used it as well to their benefit. You got to have it, right? A tap-out option. That is it for this edition of Tap Out Tekkers with talkSPORT and BeGambleAware.org. Take this as a reminder to tap out of the app. Take a moment to think, avoid bet regret.